Google and Apple have booted a messaging app by the name of Totok, Totok. And the name looks sort of inspired by TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know. You tell me. This was downloaded millions of times, and people were picking it up. It was a hot install for a minute. And Huawei came out and endorsed it. They said, that's a great one. Go get that, at least according to this article on Business Insider. And it was your typical messaging app, which popped off, picked up some steam in the UAE. That's the United Arab Emirates, Will. You already knew that, but I had to say it for the people. Didn't hear it. They may
Just
not
to
have,
remind them.
They may not have heard it reference UAE. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's shorter than United Arab Emirates.
Yes.
Dubai. You ever been to Dubai?
No.
Exactly.
You have, though.
I was there for 5 minutes
Was it hot?
one day. It wasn't that hot when I was there. But speaking of breakfast, I had a great breakfast in Dubai. Just to be clear, as a
What did you
buffet.
have?
I had a bit of everything.
Oh,
it was fantastic.
It's good quality.
Yeah. So speaking of Dubai. But anyway, this in Dubai, in the UAE, you can't just go and download certain things. There's some stuff that is blocked there, I guess. I'm trying to remember what was blocked. Was it WhatsApp? There's a couple of messaging apps that are popular that are blocked. So when they put this one, Skype and WhatsApp are both prohibited. So kind of like in China, I guess, where there's certain things you can't just be Google. You can't just jump on Google, at least not easily without a VPN or whatever. They have an issue with Skype and an issue with WhatsApp. So if you were in a landscape like that, Will, and you're just a regular dude, as you are, you're going to look for an alternative. So when you see this new hot one hit the App Store, you're going to give it a shot quickly. And that's where these millions of downloads come in. Well, apparently, again, allegedly, this entire app was spying on everyone. It was just, they were just reading everybody's messages and all the rest of it, just seeing what people are talking about. Now, granted, every time I read these stories, you got to take it with a grain because you don't know the inside scoop. I don't know the inside scoop. Go talk to Snowden. He'll tell you WhatsApp's doing the same thing. Go talk to Snowden. Well,
Yes.
no, go talk to him.
I will. On Toe Talk.
Yeah,
we'll
hit up
chat it.
Snowden.
Is
He
it
wouldn't.
called?
Snowden wouldn't be caught dead on this particular app.
Yeah.
If you want to get to Snowden, it's quadruple encryption.
It's Morse code.
Yeah, man. And you don't get in a room with him. I don't even think Rogan got in a room with him, right? He was he's in Russia or whatever he's doing.
Yeah. You need like a cup and a string situation.
It's difficult. So he's not going nowhere near this. Anyway, so apparently they're spying, whatever that means. I mean, to what degree any of these apps are spying, who knows? But it was enough of an issue or a concern that Google very quickly pulled the app off the store, which doesn't happen often for apps that are in the millions of downloads and being actively used in certain regions. And Apple also did the same thing. Google said Totok had violated its policies, but didn't go into great detail as far as what those policies were. And Apple said their investigation is ongoing, but in the meantime, the app is going to remain down. So is this the type of thing where there's a translation issue where it's like, do some brands get to spy and others? Does it depend on where the servers that are spying live?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
if
that
it's America? It's okay.
And what is spying? Because everybody knows everything about me.
Yeah.
I get the Google's reminding me everything in my life. It knows more, man.
Yeah.
Google's like, hey, man, your shoe's untied.
That it is.
I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
geez, give me a break here.
Yeah.
Google's like, you're hungry. I'm like, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. Ah. So is that spying? Or, I mean, I guess the key is whether or not you opt into it, because I continually opt into it. We were talking about this the other day. Google hit me up and they said, here's your travel for the last. for the last year. You made it halfway around the earth. And it's all happy. It's
Yeah,
super
the
happy.
timeline app.
Yeah, it's very happy. Then at the very bottom, it says, we don't have to do this. You can opt out of this tracking if you want.
Yeah.
But I leave it because to me, I get the pop-up, hey, you try this restaurant? I try the restaurant. I love it.
Yeah.
I say, all right, man, you know about me, but I had a time.
It's like you were on the toilet for 50 hours this year.
50 hours.
This whole year.
It's a lot of time, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if
You're
that
thinking.
works out for a whole year. It's
You
a
were
curious
thinking.
thought. So anyway, Huawei gets themselves in the mix by endorsing the app. Oh, good. That'll set off the regulators.
Yeah.
FBI says, oh, they like it, we don't. They like it, we don't. So it's continually getting into this place of technological combat, right? Where
It's a lot of gray area.
it's very regional and it's political, and you have no idea as an outsider what exactly is going on. But I have to say, particularly in private messages, which is what this app was, and WhatsApp and whatever else, that might be the area you would want some privacy. That's what Apple has been banking on for God knows how long with the iMessage, banging the drum on iMessage. So maybe you know my location. Maybe people just feel they want to keep some degree of privacy in the private messages. But Gmail, I mean, we're all using that, and that's private, but it's also being scanned for the purpose of ads and all the rest of it. So I guess consent is the big thing. But when people don't even read the license agreements, what is consent? When you're just like, next,
Yeah, the
next.
terms. The terms just gets, skipped over. There's too many pages.
Anyway, Talk, it's off the App Store. Whatever they were doing was enough for both Apple and Google to agree to remove it. Could it be the bad press that contributed? Could it be some actual back-end stuff that they found? It could be either. It could be both.